You're watching Game Show Network.
Time now for the new Beat the Clock, Fun Action Stunt, a race against time, with guest star Bert Convy. And now, here's your host on the new Beat the Clock, Gene Wood.
Thank you. Hi, and welcome to our show. Welcome to you all. We've got a delightful show lined up with some delightful couples who are after that cash and those prizes, and they're going to get a lot of help from our guest star, Bert Convy. So let's meet our first couple right now. Nick, will you introduce them, please?
Gene, our first couple is Bob Dowd and his fiancée, Barbara Billing.
Hi, Bob. How are you?
Good, and yourself?
I'm fine, thank you. Nice to meet you. And you are?
Barbara Billing.
Hi, Barbara. How are you?
I'm fine. Yourself?
Fine. You seem a little nervous.
Oh, a little shaky.
Yeah, don't worry. We're going to get you straightened out right away. You two married?
No, we're not.
Oh, you're not?
No.
You're engaged?
Yes, we are.
Ah, how long you been engaged?
About a year now.
About a year. What's the one thing about Bob that really attracts you?
Oh, his blue eyes.
His blue eyes. Let's take a good close look at his blue eyes. Oh, yeah. Beautiful blue eyes on Robert. All right. Well, an engaged couple can always use a little cash, can they not, Bob?
Yes, they can.
All right, we're going to get you started with your very first stunt. Will you come right this way with me, please? And, Barb, what I'd like you to do is stand right on that red box right there. And, Bobby, you come along with me all the way around here, if you will, please. That's fine. And what I want you to do is stand right next to me here. Now, for you, Barbara, Sandy is going to hand you a balloon. And may I just take it from you for a moment? Thank you. Because inside the balloon, there is a tennis ball, which will cause this balloon to wobble in a silly fashion as it goes down this platform like this, as you see. Like that. Aha. Notice what happened then? It skipped right over these two rows of corks which have needles in them. And that's what you have to do to beat the clock. Get one balloon past those two rows of corks with the needles in them, and you've done it. However, the way we're going to do it is as follows. Bob, I want you to get under this table, if you will, please. Sit down facing that way and hold that pole, if you will. Fine. Now, when that balloon comes rolling down, what you're going to do, Bob, is you're going to take that pole in both hands, please, and push it very hard up into the air and then pull it down. And that way, it will cause the balloon to bounce over those needles. That way, you beat the clock. Now, in order for him to know when it's time to, push and pull, you're going to have to shout now, Barbara, when you think it's time for him to do that, just before they get to the needles. Let's take a look at the clock. See how much time you have. You have 1 minute to do that. Everybody is set. Are you ready? And go.
Now.
They did it! Stop the clock! On the very first shot! That's incredible! Oh, wait! Stay right there, Robert. Stay right there, Barbara. Look at that on the very first shot. Tell you what I'm going to do. You've got about 56 seconds left, and for every balloon that you can get by those row of needles there, I'm going to give you an additional $10 bonus for each balloon. Are you ready? And go!
Now.
Wait, she says now. Keep on going.
Now.
There's $10.
Now. Now.
There's 20. Keep going. 30. No good. Let me hold that there for you, Bob. Great. Down it goes. And come on, you're going to get to the cash for it. Besides winning that $50 bonus money. Hey, you're off to a fast start. Now, here we are at the cash board. Behind each letter, there is money ranging from $25 to $200. You select a letter, I'll reveal how much money you've won. Go.
Go ahead.
The E and the?
The E in the, which means that Bob and Barbara have won $50 more. Excellent. We're off to a good start. Now, you two stay right here. Take it easy. Rest for a moment. I'm going to introduce the guest star who will help you with your second stunt. You wait right here. Hold on to your seats, ladies. Here he is, one of the handsomest guys in show business and a fine actor. He is really handsome, and the only thing I can say about him is I hate him. Here's Bert Convy. Come on, Bert. Good to see you. Bert Convy. Oh, no, those were left over from the last stunt. Yeah. Yes, started your career as a juggler, I see.
That was me.
How have you been?
I've been pretty good, and you?
Oh, fine. Ugly, but fine.
How's every little thing?
Every little thing is fine.
The store doing well? And
Yes, good. Let me ask you a question.
nice weather we're having today.
No, there's a subject.
Funny thing happened on the way to the studio. Oh, I wish it had. Go ahead.
How come you're so handsome?
I don't know, but why do you ask?
Never mind. Come on, Bert. Come on over here. I want you to meet some folks. Bert, I would like you to meet Bob and Barbara. This is Bert Convy, and he's going to help you with your second stunt. Bob, would you mind if we took Barbara away? You wouldn't? Fine. You have a seat right over there on the bench. Come on, Barb. You're going with Bert, and you're coming right over here, if you will. Bert, stop right where you are. Barbara, you come on right over here, if you will, please. Well, Warner places this milk carton right there in the center of our stage. To beat the clock, you two, working together, have to simply do this. Get this milk carton from here past these two poles right here, and you will have beaten the clock. Let's see how much time you have to do that. And you have exactly 50 seconds. But you're going to need something to move it with, and we're bringing out a special broom. Here it is. Hold it by the blue tape on the ends with both hands, if you will. Now, using this special broom, line up so that you're parallel to one another and to the carton. Yeah, just a moment. Let me get in there for a minute so I can straighten that out so you have a fair shot. Excellent. Now, using this broom, get it through those two pylons, and I want you to turn this way a little more, and Barbie, you come up this way a little more. That's the idea, so you're parallel to the carton. Great. Are you ready? And go!
Oh, yes, it's not as easy as it looks, is it, folks?
Swing it.
Do we swing it or we can't?
Swing it.
Well, come on.
Swing it. That's it. No feet, Bert. No, let me swing. Come on, you got to swing. That's the idea. There you go. Get parallel, Barbara. Get behind it. Come on. Hurry. Get behind it, Barbara. Come on, you gotta hurry. Oh, I'm sorry. You did not beat the clock, but you gave it a good try. They did. Bert, have yourself a seat over there. What?
That's an impossible stunt.
It is not impossible.
No one has ever done that.
We have done it. We test all our stunts, and they do work. You just went at it the wrong way,
I just want to
baby.
make the new boy feel bad.
No, I don't want to make the new boy feel bad. Not at all. But don't worry, Bob and Barbara, you're going to have a chance to win more money a little later on, and we're going to meet another couple coming up to challenge the clock right after these messages. Welcome back. Hey, Bob and Barbara. In addition to the cash you won, we have something for you. Here's Nick to tell you what it is.
An assortment of magic products for all your home cleaning needs. Quality home care products, including aerosol cleaner, beautifiers for wood paneling and cabinets, appliances, and tile.
And now, as promised, another couple comes to challenge the clock. Nick, introduce them, please.
Gene, our second couple is Dawn and Mary Ann Gardner.
Hey there. How are you, Don?
Fine, Gene.
Nice to meet you. Marianne, nice to meet you. And are you folks engaged as well?
No, we're married.
Oh, you're married. Ah, that's interesting. And does he have a good sense of humor?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah.
does? Oh, that's great, because you see, we're putting some items on him. They're sort of wetsuit clothing, which means that this next stunt may get a little bit damp. You don't mind, do you? Don't? Huh?
No, not. I guess not.
You don't seem too sure. By the way, Don, what do you do for a living?
I'm a policeman.
You're a policeman. My luck, we got to pick a policeman for this stunt. But he does have a good sense of humor, right, Marianne? He did.
Gene.
There. Yeah, you
Oh, yeah.
look like you're in uniform.
Gene,
Are you all set there now?
you've got to get a picture of that and send it to the station.
Now, what I would like you to do, sir, is just step over this way, if you will, nice officer. That's the way. And sit down on that little green pillow this way, facing this blue table. That's fine. And now you, Marianne, get up on that blue table, if you will. Because here's how you two are going to beat the clock. Simply this. Don, would you put your hands to your sides and lean back a little bit? Because in order to beat the clock, all you're going to have to do there, Mary Lou, is take one of these plates that are filled with whipped cream and throw it so that the plate lands on his face like that and stays there. That's all you have to do to beat the clock. Is that all right, officer?
Yes, it is.
Yes, sir. All right, here we go. Now, let me demonstrate to you first. There are different ways that you can throw this plate. You know, you can use the Olympic method, which is the straight over the head and onto the face, or you can use the sidearm method, which is right straight across. But I would suggest that you use the method where you hold both hands and just flip it out into the air so that it lands flat on his face and stays there. You do that, you beat the clock. Now, Don, I'd suggest you keep your face back. That'll make it easier to hold the plate. What a wonderful officer he is. All right, let's take a look at the clock and see how much time we have. We have exactly 60 seconds. All right, are you ready? And go.
Get closer. Come on, closer.
Go ahead. You did it. You beat the clock. That's great. What's your idea? Hold it. What do you want to do?
I figure if we take a picture of him, we can hold it at the police department for $150,000.
Yeah, right. Get a shot. Great. Thanks a lot, Bert. All right, take him away. Get him all cleaned up. I'm going to take Marianne over here to the cash board while they take that nice officer off stage there and get him all cleaned up. Now, Marianne, you did it. You beat the clock. And here's the way it works. On our cash board, we have letters, and of course, behind each letter, there's money ranging from $25 to $200. I want you to select a letter, tell me what it is, then I will reveal what you have won. Are you ready?
Okay, yes.
Select a letter.
The L in clock.
She wants the L in clock, which means that Dawn and Marianne have won $25. You sure he does have a good sense of humor? All right, fine. Hey, Bert Convy, come on up here if you will, please. I would like you to meet the policeman's wife.
How do you do, officer's wife? It's a pleasure to meet you.
He's going to help you with your second stunt. The two of you come right this way with me, if you will, please. That's nice. And Bert, I'd like you to sit down right there, if you will, on the floor, facing the audience. And come on, right over this way. Marianne, you sit down as well, too, facing the audience. Now, would you both take your sneakers off, please, as quickly as you can?
I hope I don't have a hole in my sock.
Pardon?
I said I hope I don't have a hole in my sock.
You're rich, you have socks. All right. Now, we have this bag right here. And we're going to do... You leave my leg alone, will you, please? Now, inside this bag, there are 3 items. And you two are going to have to identify these 3 items. Only you're going to have to identify them using Feely vision. All right? Which means that you're going to have to identify them by feeling them with your toes. Now, we're going to take a moment and show the folks at home and our studio audience exactly what's in this bag. Don't anybody say anything. Don't tip it off. Everybody's got a good look? Great. Thanks very much, Barb. Now, I'm going to put the bag right down here. And as you go along, if you want to take a guess, you certainly can do that. But you must identify the 3 items. Yes. All right, now let's set the clock and see how much time you have. You have 50 seconds to do that. Feet only, hands at your side for support. Are you ready? Go.
Billy Barty. No. Billy Barty. This is a bowling pin.
Bowling pin, that's one.
Baseball bat?
No, it is not a baseball bat.
Hi there. That's it's a pump.
A what?
A pump, an air pump.
A tire pump, I accept that, yes. There's one more in there.
Well, the little devil is underneath something
We'll
else.
flip the bag over there. Move it around.
Bag over there. Well, it's a pan.
What?
A pan.
What kind of pan?
It's a frying pan.
A frying pan! Stop the clock! You did it! Sensational! Come on, Bert. On your feet. Come on there, Marianne. On your feet as well. You're going to get to go to the cash board. Bert, I invite you to have a seat over there on the bench. And thank you very much, Bert. And look who's back. Our friend Don the policeman. Bright and clean. You really were a good sport. Yeah, thank you. And he muttered under his breath, "You are under arrest." All right. What letter would you like from our board?
T in the.
They want the T in the, which means that they have won. One! Right, that's just great. And we're going to be back with Bert Convy going up against the clock solo right after these messages. Keep looking. Hey, Don and Marianne, in addition to the cash you've won, we have something for you. Here's Nick to tell you what it is.
Salami, the most delicious salami ever, made by Hebrew National, the world's largest manufacturer of kosher salami, bologna, and frankfurters.
And now, Bert Convy goes up against the clock solo. Come on, Bert, right over this way, if you will. Stand on that mat, my friend. And Sandy, may I have one of those basketballs? Good. Here's how you're going to beat the clock. You take the basketball. You throw it up into the air directly in front of you so that it bounces on the floor.
Yes.
As it's on the bounce, what you do is kick it so that the ball goes into the basket. You beat the clock. Let's see how much time you have on the clock to do that. You have exactly 1 minute. Now we go to our couples. Bob and Barbara, how do you want to bet, on the clock or the star?
For the star.
They're going to bet on Bert. Fine. John and Marianne, how do you want to bet, clock or star? They're going to go with Bert as well, too. All right, let me get back out of the way. Just throw it up in the air, and as it bounces, you kick it in, my friend. And we've got a supply of balls right here for you. Are you ready? And go. But Bert, we got a great kick out of it anyway, right? You did a good job. Unfortunately, both of our couples bet on the star, which means that neither couple receives an additional $50. But we're going to roll right on right now, and we are going to have our Beat the Clock playoff, where both couples will be doing the same stunt at the same time. And before we get into that, win or lose, we always have a gift for our guest star. So give a listen. Nick's going to tell you what yours is.
Okay.
For Bert, the Samsonite Classic Attaché case featuring color-coordinated portfolio and exterior with light-strong magnesium frames and scuff and stain-resistant cover from Samsonite.
You're doing fine. Don't worry about it, Bert. Just great. Wait, stay right here. I told you we're going to have our playoff. Both couples, if you'll come this way with me, please. I want a man from each team to stand on the mats, if you will. And Bert, will you go over there? And one is going to put a microphone on you. Ladies, would you come down this way with me? I would like you to pick up this plate, if you will, and sit facing the audience, holding the plate in your hand, Barbara. Same with you. Excellent. Now, here's the way that this race is going to be run. There's a spatula for each man, and both Barbara and Sandy are going to place a pancake on that spatula. When I say go, you're going to throw the pancake over your partner's head. And you ladies are going to look back so that you can see that the pancake is coming. Hold the plate firmly out in front of you like that and catch the pancake on the plate. Now, the first team that catches 4 pancakes on the plate will be the winners, and let's see what the winners will get.
2 prizes first: electrical appliances from Rival, including a combination can opener, knife sharpener, electric ice crusher, meat grinder, and exclusive crock pot that cooks all day while it cooks away. And luxurious carpeting, 25 square yards of thick foot caressing cable shag carpet from Royal Loom. They put years of beauty at your feet. Gene?
All right, now let's take a look at the clock and see how much time we have for our race. 50 seconds. Gentlemen, remain on those mats. You are armed and ready, and go.
Oh, we have one
1-1.
here. Oops.
Hold the plate in front of you.
2 here.
2-2.
3 here.
3-3. Stop the clock, and here's the winner right here. Barbara and Bob are the winners. Congratulations. Have yourself a seat, if you will, please. Hey, you gave it a great try, you two. You really did. Bert, wait a minute before you go. I just want to thank you for your help.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My pleasure.
Do you ever work as a short order
I work
cook?
once in a while, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, as a short order cook?
Kirk or cook?
I
Fine, have a
work
seat
as a
over there
cook,
on the
that's
bench,
fine.
will you, Bert? Thanks very much. Keep looking, because this is where the action is. Time to say goodbye, but before we do that, let's total up the score, see how our couples did. Don and Mary Ann, you won yourselves $125. Bob and Barbara, you won $100 plus the appliances and the carpeting. Let's take a quick look at the board and see where all the rest of those numbers were. There, where's that 2? There's the 2 right there. Bert Convy, thank you very much. Great show. To you at home, thanks for watching the new Beat the Clock. We'll be looking for you the next time we all get together to beat the clock. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye for now, everybody.
Promotional consideration provided by Best Western Motels, the nation's largest chain of 1,200 fine owner-operated motels in 900 cities from coast to coast. This has been a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
You see it is heading your way only on Game Show Network.
Called?
This summer
Trish?
at 9 in the afternoon.
Doyle called you. Why? To ask me for permission to initiate you into the Bobbits?
This
I
would
heard you didn't say
never
yes.
happen.
I said I thought I'd consider. No, don't consider. Unconsider.
Oh, yes.
You don't have any interest in becoming a Bobbit. Oh, they're all sororities in disguise. They're for girls like Kelly Locke, all preppy and pink. Well, what kind of girl are you, darling? I don't know yet. But everyone looks the same. I know I want to stand out. Cut my hair or something. Well, I'll book you an appointment in the city. And if I want to color my hair, then we are definitely getting you professional help.
Sir Duckdale and Audrey Peoplestar, except for the cheerleader, this summer on the $9 million movie.
You don't have to be anything you don't want to be, darling. But just remember, friends are a good thing. Be different. Be yourself. But find your people, too.